Organizers will now be using a scanning device that would detect any metal or foreign objects hidden inside the fish.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to bring you another update of this walleye scandal that's taken the world by storm. Now, it seems like there are going to be some major changes to the walleye fishing tournament game after this whole ordeal. Now, if you guys are not aware of the situation, I have a whole video going over everything, including how these two individuals, Jacob RYANR and Chase Kaminsky, cheated in a walleye tournament and tried to win almost $30,000 in honors for the year. But instead of me explaining everything, I'm just going to leave a link below for you. Now let's go ahead and continue talking about this big change that's going to happen in the walleye tournaments. So moving forward, after this incident that happened where these two fishermen loaded these fish with fillets and weights, and I even heard of like possible pliers and foreign objects, stuff like that. But either way, they loaded these fish up with extra weight to win this walleye tournament, got busted, and now they've changed up everything in the walleye game. Starting off with new metal detector or scanning technology. So moving forward, it seems like they are going to be scanning every single fish that gets placed in the actual top tier, and then anybody that is in the top 5 will have a physical inspection of their fish. I'm not sure if they're going to be filleting them open, if they're just going to be kind of filling them up and making sure everything feels good and looks good. And then on top of that, anybody who actually wins anything has to go through a polygraph test. Now, this is something that has happened in the past, and it's funny because these two individuals have actually been disqualified from a competition in the past for failing a polygraph test. So it's kind of ironic that this has come full circle, and because these two individuals, now that is a stipulation and a rule that is going to be included in all future tournaments. But there's a lot more to learn about this. Tomorrow is actually going to be their court date. Today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday. So I'm trying to put this out for you guys by tomorrow, and then I'm going to try to figure out what's going on and give you guys a fat update as soon as we get that. So stay on the lookout for that. Let's go ahead and go over this article real quick though that talks all about this new change up in the walleye tournament game. So the first thing that I wanted to go over is this little interview section that I found about Jacob RYANR. It seems like he appeared in an online fishing show before the tournament where he told the host, "I don't want to sound arrogant or cocky, but I am confident that we should do well in this championship also because that's just what we do. Winners win." End quote. That is exactly what that guy said before they went out there in that tournament and cheated. That is crazy to me. On top of that, there's video evidence of it right here.
I don't want to sound arrogant or cocky, but I am confident that we should do well in this championship also because it's just what we do. Winners win. Winners win.
We got weights and fish!
There we go!
That just blows my mind right there. I really want to know what you guys think about an individual like that. Someone that can openly be that arrogant and that cocky, go out there, cheat, get busted, and you know, it just blows my mind that there's individuals like this, and the integrity of the sport just gets completely ruined because of people like this. It's really mind-blowing. But we're going to keep rolling through this article. A lot of it is just talking about what I said earlier, the new changes that they're going to have, the procedures, and everything like that. So in effort to protect the integrity of future tournaments on Lake Erie, organizers will be using a scanning device to detect metal and other foreign objects that may be hidden in fish. The catch of any team in the top 5 will also be physically inspected. It also says, additionally, organizers will continue to require that any contestants pass a polygraph test before they collect any cash or prizes. Now, that's something that, like I said earlier, has been going on for a while. It's not, part of every tournament, but that's something I do want to talk about next. Do you guys think that this implementation should be put in every single tournament moving forward? Should this be something that they do in bass tournaments? Should they do this in saltwater tournaments? Should they do this in, ice fishing tournaments, whatever kind of tournaments there are out there? Should they have a detector? Should they have a secondary source system to make sure that these fish are to a standard and to make sure that people aren't cheating and the integrity of the sport stays high? Now, after that, there's not a lot more information in this article other than it stating that these guys can get up to 3 years And that's the last thing that I want to talk about, kind of the expectations and the stipulations that have been put forth for the whole court process that will be happening tomorrow. So talking about these two individuals' court date, what do I think will happen and what are the speculations about what will be happening? Now, like I just stated, some people are saying that these guys will get up to 3 years in prison or jail, and a lot of that is the speculations of these charges, which would be grand theft, possession of criminal tools, and a handful of other small charges. Now, it's very unlikely that all those will stack up and that these guys will get maxed out. On top of that, I believe that I've read in other articles that they only have a max of about 12 months once you add up all their charges. So it's really weird to hear what the speculations are. As far as what I think personally will happen, I think that this is going to be one of those things where they're going to try to make an example out of these individuals, but they're not going to throw the book at them. If they do get any sort of jail time, I think it's going to be at a maximum of 3 to 6 months. And I'm assuming that most of the time will just be subjected to like a probation or where it's like a house arrest, just something that doesn't make these individuals actually go to prison. Because if you look at everything and kind of their background, I mean, yes, they are cheaters. Yes, this is a bad incident. They are stealing a lot of money from people. They are cheating. They are crooks. You can throw all those words at them because that is what they are. But at the end of the day, they are still human. And this is a fishing tournament. They're not killing anybody. They're not robbing people blind. I mean, they kind of are robbing people blind. But, you know, they're not going full-blown crazy with these schemes. So I just don't really see anybody throwing the book at them, but we'll find out. You know, tomorrow is their court date, Wednesday, so I will give you guys an update as soon as I find out more about it. I'll be posting this video on Wednesday, so you guys will probably be hearing this, and then you'll probably be getting an update either the same day or the following day, you know, as soon as I can get that out to you. But one of the last things I wanted to go over is just all the awesome comments and support that I got from the last video. A big shout out to all you guys. You provided a lot of great information, a lot of great ideas, and a lot of support that has made me want to create more videos like this. So big shout out to you guys. Thank you. But unfortunately, that is all we got for today's video. We will find out more though about this whole prosecution, if they are going to be charged, if they're just going to have to pay fines, and what their whole sentence might be. So as soon as I find out that information, we'll bring you another update. Thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.